Good afternoon and welcome to the final edition for today of Daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Daryllorette. Well, it's been an exciting day and we're at the end of that exciting day. And just dropping by to say so long for today, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And right now I'm for the first time ever here at Daryllorette Cafe, I'm eating my supper on the webcam. Yes, that's right, folks. For the first time ever, you get to watch me eat my supper here at Daryllorette Cafe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm hungry. I put it off as long as I could, and then I just had to have supper. Well, I took 8 photos today on my way home, well, downtown and on my way home. And I put them up on Facebook and up on Flickr. They turned out pretty well. The first one I took was a little blurry. Well, the person in the photo is the woman at the camera shop that helped me out with the batteries and the memory card. Her in the photo, she's like, it's kind of weird. She's like, I must have just moved a bit, really like quickly. She's in focus, but most of what's around her is slightly blurred. So it's an interesting shot. Then I took a photo. I had a big lineup down at the bank. I took a photo of the street downtown. I was downtown. I took a photo of the street going south on James. It's a nice shot. And that was my second shot. Then I took 2 photos on my way to the bus stop. One of the third one was across from the courthouse. I was sitting at a a bench where you or a table where there's this little park area in front of a building, and there's you can see on the other side of me there's flowers, a bus filter, and on the other side of the flowers, on the other side of that little garden area, you see I'm sitting at one of these a place where you can play chess for two people. There's one, I'm sitting at one, and there's one across from me, and there's some benches up the other end. It's all in front of a building. Then I was at the bus stop, and I took a photo. The back of it's the back of a building. It's an old hotel that went out of business, and they haven't torn it down or anything like that. But it's a Howard Johnson. So it's the back of the Howard Johnson. You can see a big HJ up at the top of the building, and in the back is a parking lot. It's an interesting photo from a certain perspective. Then after I get off the bus, there's a park where I live, close to where I live. I went into the park and tried to find some interesting areas to take some photos, and I think I took I took 4 photos there of 2 of the playground, the kids' playground, one of the pathway, one a wide shot of the front of the park area from inside of the park, so you can see the street and the buildings across the street. It's like a pizza and an apartment building next to that. And then I took a photo of a park bench from the back of it, and sort of an angle shot at one corner of the bench. Sort of interesting because you can see trees next to it and further on ahead. Interesting shot. So I'm probably going to do a lot of experimental photography. Just sort of stuff that looks interesting. Mostly probably of there's a lot of old buildings in Hamilton, so I might take a lot of like street shots, shots of buildings, maybe park areas, all kinds of stuff. You know, a lot of architecture. Here's a word I can't say right now. Architecture. There you go. I said it once. I only need to say it once, right? Well, I guess that's it for now. So I'm going to finish my supper, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. So drop by tomorrow and check out and see what's going on. Until then, this is Daryllorette here at Daryllorette Cafe, finishing his supper. Until next time, so long and farewell.